right path for sure.
Ah, yes, thank you. What word?
Okay. So my question is next, is that it's not really even a question I wrote down. I definitely have a different question. But what I'm asking is, could you guys guess my zodiac sign since you've talked about it so much?
Oh, she loves doing stuff like this. She loves doing stuff like this.
All right. Ooh, I got to figure out questions. Can I get like what element it is?
Oh man, can I think? I think it's Earth.
Oh. Okay. If that's the case, I'm going to guess that your sun is Taurus.
Yes, it is.
I was thinking that too. I was totally thinking that too.
It wasn't that hard.
Well
We narrowed it down, but still.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
Yes.
Good job. So Capricorns and Tauruses get along, just so you know.
This is very like earth sign dominant
We're gonna be buddies right now.
Okay.
We're gonna be buddies.
Hey.
I love Tauruses.
I do.
Date a Leo, so I think we'll be okay.
Yes, you will.
We love to see it.
Okay.
So let me ask you guys this. So we've been putting a lot of words down on my face, and I feel like this is a question I wanted to ask you guys the most. Is that what word inspires you both? We've been putting words on our faces saying why we were called, what people hated about ourselves. What word inspires you the most? And I want you to put that on your face after the word you describe after saying you hated yourself for it.
I have another question after that I left for us.
Absolutely.
But let's do this one first.
Oh, okay.
I've got another thing, another word thing to add to that.
Well, for this one, I just wrote down a while ago, reckless. And I feel like, the reason why reckless really sticks with me is because someone that I thought was a friend at the time called me this when I was going through a really, really rough patch in my life. Mm-hmm. And it bothered me because I was like, well, I don't think I'm reckless or anything, but it was like, it bothered me that they didn't really reach out or they didn't do anything to like check in on me. They were just like, oh, she's being reckless, you know what I mean? And just kind of wrote off the whole experience. And it was just like I feel like at the time, I feel like I was being a little reckless, but it was kind of like a cry for help a little bit in some way. That's something that's always stuck with me because I was like, I experienced that whole situation and whatever in a different way than most people would. So like sometimes when you see someone who's being reckless or they're being a certain way that they usually are, like it's easy to write that person off and, oh, they're crazy. Oh, they're reckless. Oh, they're wild. But like taking the time to really dig deep is like really important. So reckless is like kind of two-pronged for me because like in that situation, it was not great and I was being reckless and it was just not a good situation in my life. And now I embrace my wild side a little bit more. You know what I mean? Like if you want a friend who will take a spontaneous road trip with you for the weekend, I'm your girl. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
If you're trying that new taco place that look a little sketchy on Nolensville Pike, I'm your girl. But that's what I'm saying. Like, there's like healthy doses of being wild or crazy or reckless or whatever. And I feel like I found that happy medium. And now that word doesn't bother me as much. But I think about it in the context of what I was experienced before. And it was rough then, but now I've embraced it.
That's amazing. That really is amazing. All right, Naomi. What word inspires you the most?
There honestly are so many words. The one that comes to mind almost instantly is love. So I am very much so I just want to love people. And so even if, you can't see me for all that I am, you think that I'm loud or you think that I'm chubby or you think I'm too much. That's another word that I was going to add. Even if you think all of those things, I know that my job's just meant to love. And if you think those things, then that means that you're not meant to receive my love because the people that are meant to receive it are going to be open to all of me. So, and that's okay. Cause I'm not meant to love everyone. You know what I mean? I want to love everyone, but if you're not meant to be able to receive me, then you're not meant to receive the way that I love. And that's okay. Like, I'll love you from a distance, or how much ever you'll let me love you. But hopefully that makes sense. But
it makes perfect sense. You deserve what you deserve, because you're an amazing person, as I see. And so if someone comes around you and says horrible things about you, they don't deserve you. People that say I love you and say that you're amazing and say that you're great and show inspiration towards you and show happiness towards you deserve you. And that's what all you deserve. You don't deserve anything else.
Yeah. Okay, what about you?
What word inspires me the most? I've said it already, but I think I'll say it again. Wait, I have not said it already. My bad. Dreams. Dreams inspire me the most. It's literally what I represent. As a life coach, I want to represent that dreams can come true. That's my whole body. That's my whole motion. That's what I want to show to people, that you work hard, your dreams will come true. Your dreams can come true no matter what. That's all I want to say. I want to show people that dreams can come true. That you don't have to work at a crappy job, or that your dyslexia or having ADHD or OCD or any problems with special ed, that you can still conquer your dreams and make them come true. So dreams are my word.
I love that. Okay, so my question is, thank you for this whole time. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. It's been so good. My question is, what is a word that that you would use, and maybe you've already used it, that you would think is kind of similar or in line with freedom?
Freedom.
Or even let's try this experiential freedom. So what's a word that you could think is like synonymous with experiential freedom?
Life.
I like that. I like that.
That's dope. Yeah.
Because everything you go through in life and everything you experience, happiness, sad, every emotion is spiritual. Emotion is a spiritual. And I feel like everything that happens to you in life is spiritual too. So life is my answer to that.
I like that. What about you?
I think clarity. Because you get like more, I feel like once you experience like a type of freedom or anything, you understand more about yourself, understand more about the world, the people you surround yourself with, but it's not going to give you all the answers. You know, it's not like all of a sudden you know it all, you know, but it's going to give you a little bit of clarity of like looking for it. Like, I just imagine it as like walking through fog, and then all of a sudden the fog is lifted. You don't know what's 50 miles down the road, but you can see more about what's in the next mile. And I think that's what I feel when I think of freedom. Like, you just get more of an understanding of like where you are in the world, who you are, what's important to you, all of those things.
I love that.
That's amazing. I love that word. That's a great word. All right, Naomi. You asked me. You asked, what's the word?
For me, I would probably use groundedness, which is weird. Yeah. Okay. So for me, whenever I experience freedom, it brings me a little bit closer to myself and who I'm meant to be. And so, like, for instance, whenever I traveled to another country, I discovered that I love culture. Like, I love, and I want that to be a priority in my life. And so for me, that brought me closer to myself. And so therefore I felt more at home within myself. And so therefore it made me feel more grounded and present in myself, if that makes sense. So
that makes perfect sense.
So yeah, so that's what mine is.
All right. Awesome. All right. So my last question for you guys is, I really have a question. It's really about, just tell me about, advertise your business to me. Tell me why I want to actually write down your business. Tell me your next projects. Tell me what's your plan.
Okay, so she's the PR person. I'm gonna let her do this.
Okay, I'm ready.
Here she go.
I am so ready.
Advertise to everyone that's been on here, probably 2,000 or more. Advertise to me. Why do we want to write on your paper? Why do we want to do this?
We all have an important story. We all have a voice. We all have something that we have gone through, are currently going through, we might go through soon, you know, and it's all important and valid. Every person is so important and valid. And the cool thing about this project is that you find freedom and love and acceptance in what seems like the smallest things. You know, we have there's one story of someone doing a gratitude challenge because he wanted to uplift his friend. And like, that seems small at first, but when you see the way it's impacted his life, you realize it's such a big thing. It's much bigger than you ever see. So it's about stripping away all the craziness, all the things surrounding mental health that might be scary, and like stripping it down to the basics and understanding that there is love and acceptance and beautifulness in even the smallest things, and sharing that story with people. And that is just a beautiful thing. It makes me happy. And for the upcoming month, we've talked about, for a little mini project where I get to use my history knowledge a little more. Celebrating Black History Month, and talking about, times where, prominent Black figures have found freedom and happiness and acceptance and other things. So that's an exciting project that we've been working on. And we're just looking for more stories, more looking to build this community, talk to more people, and just like get out there and talk to people. We just really want to build this community up. And I'm just passionate about it because I think it's a community that everyone's looking for. Everyone wants a positive force in their life. Mm-hmm. Everyone wants to share their story in order to impact other people. So this is the community for that. This is a time to share your story, to learn from other people, and it's just a positive, wonderful type of vibe. That's what we're building, a community with an awesome vibe. So yes, that's why everyone should join this train with us. It's been a really fun project.
Text everyone. I will make everyone to write on there every single time. Anyone that tells me about their feelings, just go on there. That's you guys.
Also, I do want to just add one quick thing. You did wonderful, by the way. That was great. Two things. I am next week. Our story. I'm really excited about next week's story.
Next week's story is so cool.
It's a bit like it's a bit intense for some, but it also might be. Some people might like feel really seen in it. So I'm really excited. We're going to be talking about polyamory.
Okay.
And then the other thing that I want to say, if you are wanting to submit a story, there is in the highlights how to submit. So just go to our page, and we've already got it already. Like, you can literally talk about whatever you want, and we'll show you or on there, it's where you can submit it. I'm like butchering this up. I'm so sorry. This is what she's here.
You are perfectly fine, guys. It's as simple as this. Check out their Instagram. I'm going to tag them again and tell them some awesome things about themselves. And then just click on it, go to Instagram, click on their link tree. Once you go through there, it's just a little process, and you'll be able to tell yourself and be able to share your feelings.
Yay! Yay! Woo! Thank you again, Spencer. This was amazing.
We still got 4 minutes, and I just want to say personally that you guys are an inspiration.
Oh, thank you.
You guys are awesome. You inspired me today. You probably inspired others. You deserve to keep working on this, and you deserve to show people that you can help people. That is amazing that you just want to help people overall. Not a lot of people want to do this now these days. Everyone just stays inside. Everyone just doesn't care about anyone. They would just want to do their own thing. That's how I feel this generation is. But you guys are not those people. You guys kick ass. You help people, and you show them that they can improve themselves physically and mentally, and that is inspiring.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I feel like
so loved, right? Thank you. Thank you for those words, Spencer. Thank you so much. And once again, I look forward to seeing you in person. I have enjoyed the time, and I enjoyed getting to hear a bit of your story. And I look forward to hearing more of your story and seeing where the life coaching, all the things, where it all takes you and what you end up getting to learn with all of that. It's going to be good.
Well, thank you so much. Well, Naomi and Sydney, it was so awesome being with you guys tonight. Thank you for being on the Everybody Show, and I'll catch you guys later.
Okay, bye!
Bye.
It was so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
Oh, this makes me so happy.